We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Houston Cougars, taking on last year's national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semi-final collision. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage seems flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So Houston's will get the first crack on offense today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively. But they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays? Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up in the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to hold the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they were
testing the defense with a throw downfield. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
You got to be careful of creating one-on-one opportunities against this offense. You start to get your safeties down a little bit close to the line of scrimmage, you're going to create one-on-one chances, and this quarterback is good enough to make you pay for it.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. The ball is caught. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Ball handed off. Running with purpose. Early drama here in this playoff game. It's a 4-point play. They try to convert on 3rd down in the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Martin. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Jean-Pierre. He's got it near the end zone. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Battle to reach the national championship game. Big moment early here. 3rd down and goal. Gibby keeps it himself. Touchdown, Houston, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in a playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Georgia's offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
The Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Using his legs on the scramble. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
Are you kidding me? This big a gain on a quarterback scramble? Defensive coordinator better get his defense together because that had to be a blown assignment. There's no way that a quarterback should get out in the open field off of a scramble and pick up those kind of yards.
Houston now operating in the red zone. And here's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Houston.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
They'll try to add the lead now for PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Quarterback still with the football. Picks up a few yards there, and that's going to wrap up the first. Well, Kirk, Houston has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. To throw, it's Jean-Pierre. Receiver makes the grab. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44. A new set of downs after that completion.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down.
Pass rush swarming him again. Here comes the punter onto the field.
They just felt that one coming. Third down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Barber. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. QB decides to keep it here. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle is made, but it's good for a first down at the 47. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. He finds his man. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. On first down, it's play action. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Looking for 6. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Caught behind the line. It's Barber. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1. The Dogs looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Georgia, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. They're setting out to try the PAT.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Georgia 7.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Has the first down and more. They bring him back, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's a shotgun run call. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
If you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down.
Looking deep down the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Back to throw. It's Jean-Pierre. Caught over the middle. It's Martin. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's found some room at the 45. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to chuck it again. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the tackle is made. Not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid gain. A completion makes it 2nd and short. And the running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. 7th play of the drive coming up. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Delayed handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Houston has moved into the red zone. The shotgun handoff here. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down. Timeout is called a duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The defense backed up against their own end zone. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. 2nd and goal for the offense. Play fake, looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Game moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Looking to throw. It's Jean-Pierre. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Wow, a takeaway and a touchdown. We are all tied up with a spot in the championship game at stake.
Well, the timing of this, not just coming up with this turnover, but the defense, opportunistic awareness, and being able to turn that into a touchdown. As you said, Chris, a tie game. Now everything's in front of us. Who wants to get to the championship the most?
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. The returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
And they'll give it to the back. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. To throw, it's Jean-Pierre. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
You call a quick out on third down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. From the shotgun, drops back. By the receiver. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught quickly. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the ball is hauled in. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the pass is incomplete. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. And the Bulldogs pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. They mix it up with a run. Breaks free with room to run. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Knocks that one right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Cougars offense has back out onto the field now. They'll give it to the back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made after a big gain. tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Jean-Pierre. Makes the catch. It's Martin. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Play action here on first down. He's got it with room to run. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. The offense operating at peak efficiency. Come to the line again. Gives it to the back. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Running with purpose. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. Georgia has moved into the red zone. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He was on target the first time. Can he keep it going from 33 yards out? The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. The pass is caught, but they rule him out of bounds, so it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Looking downfield, it's Jean-Pierre. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Handoff from the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Can he make it to the marker? And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down. As The clock runs down here in the third quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking for the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He can go. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, Dogs. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. Taking command now in the fourth quarter, closing in at a bid for the national championship game.
Chris, how about the safety here, just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Close to the tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Back to pass. It's Jean-Pierre. Tries the right with a quick throw. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Wideout's now clustered. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Receiver makes the catch. Now juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. That completion makes it second and medium. And the wideout goes in motion. QB bootlegs here. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake.
Well, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback dropping back. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Critical third down play for this offense right here.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Kicks it a little too far. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. Now it's second down here. Movement here from the tight end. Handoff heading left. He shreds the tackle.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Dogs will bring their punt team on the field now. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Dropping back, it's Jean-Pierre. Swarm to the pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looks like he's going to run it. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage here. Crucial third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking right, this one caught. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Third down play for this offense. They'll try to run for the first down. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Looks like Houston will have the first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. Houston now operating in the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Jean-Pierre. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
Pulls it in. It's Martin. And they'll get him down that time. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Back to throw. It's Jean-Pierre. It's a quick grab. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You want to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Grinding away with their running game. Got the first down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. It's a shovel pass complete. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
He's in the clear. What a catch and run by the junior.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Handoff in a single back formation. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side, suddenly, Kirk, their season is over. But it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.